Today I want to talk to you about engagement rate on Twitter. Oh, Twitter, what have you done? Because engagement rate on Twitter isn't as straightforward as engagement rate on Facebook was. No, it's not. It's not at all. Let's start with looking at our Twitter insights, where we can see the engagement rate for individual posts and an overall engagement rate. So go to analytics.twitter.com. From here, click into the Tweets tab. And yay, on the right hand side here, we can see our engagement rate for the period of time that we've selected, which in this case is 28 days. We can see when we've towered above the 1% level and when we've sunk below. And believe it or not, on Twitter, a 1% engagement rate is actually good. Yeah, I know, on Facebook, we were getting 13%, 14%, even 28%, but no, on Twitter, 1% is good. We can also see our engagement rate per tweet. So I can see that this one has had 110 impressions, 2 engagements. And you may remember the formula for engagement rate is engagements divided by, on Facebook it was reach, but Twitter only gave us impressions. So divided by impressions and multiplied by 100. So we can see here it's quite accurate. We've reached 110 people. We've had 2 engagements. That's 1.8 engagement rate. If you want more detail, you can export your data. And this exports as a CSV file that you can open in Excel or any spreadsheet software. And this is where the mystery lives. Because let's look at that spreadsheet. Here it is. Now, we know that the formula for engagement rate is the number of engagements divided by the number of impressions multiplied by 100. But what's this? We've had 1 engagement, 27 impressions, but it's telling me that the engagement rate for that tweet is 0.037. That can't be right. Let's try applying our formula into this column and see what it changes to. So it's equals engagements divided by impressions multiplied by 100. So in fact, by that equation, the engagement rate was in fact 3.70 on that tweet. So we can apply this engagement rate formula to all our tweets. Oh, and there's a whole lot of them there. That's better. That looks less scary. This one here had a 16% engagement rate. Now we're getting close to our Facebook figures. I've already done some adding up here. So here I've added up all the engagements over the last 28 days. Here I've added up all the impressions over the last 28 days. So now to see my 28-day engagement rate, I use that same formula. So equals engagements divided by impressions multiplied by 100. And we can see that it's a 0.96 engagement rate. So that's almost 1%. It's not too bad. It could be better. I think what frustrates me most about this is that I can't see the individual reach of each tweet, just the impressions. So impressions means the same person could have seen the tweet 3, 4, 5 times in their feed. So it's not as accurate an engagement rate as we got on Facebook. And also, I can't compare Twitter to Facebook because we're looking at different statistics for each. But that's all we've got. If you work for Twitter, please, will you show me my reach?